everybody, my name's Nicola and welcome back to my channel. This is the Frugal Cottage, where we talk all things money to help you on your financial journey. Today's video is a cash envelope stuffing for the week ahead during my no spend September. So don't forget to like and subscribe and let's get started. So how has your week been? How is your week ahead looking? Mine is finally going to be back to the normal routine. Everything goes back to normal tomorrow and therefore it should be lots easier to stick to the budget, not go overboard with things and just generally stay on track a bit easier than it has been over the last kind of 6 weeks. So no spend September is going okay. If I show you my budget planner, you can see there that I've had 3 no spend days so far and 1 spend day. I took the kids to soft play there. Today will also be a spend day because I'm doing the food shop and getting ready for tomorrow. If you want this, by the way, this is my budget planner. It's available on my Etsy store, which I'll leave a link below to if you want to join me in that. But it's going okay, and I'm hoping that once the normal routine is there back, it will be even easier. So these are my cash envelopes for the week ahead. If you're not new here, you'll have seen these lots of times. But if you're new here, this is just from Amazon, and I made the inserts for my envelopes myself. There is actually some change left in these, so I'll just take this out. This is going to go into my savings challenges, and as always I will leave a link below to those. So there's £10 left in miscellaneous there, and I think that's it. Yeah. So here we go. So bear in mind it's a no spend month and our budget is much more focused on just back to basics. I'm not spending loads of money on loads of different things. That the cash envelope amount should reflect that. So in food this week, I'm going to put £60 in here for food. I feel like actually on our meal plan this week I've got lots of things in the freezer, and I'm also doing I'm going to make a spaghetti bolognese with and do the sauce in the slow cooker, and then there'll be lots of that to freeze as well. So that's the plan for this week. So £60 goes into food. I'm also going to start stocking up on things I know we use during the colder months. So things like tinned items, for example, tinned tomatoes, beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, all that kind of thing. It's just sometimes handy just to get an extra couple of tins in at a time. I've got a blog post about a stockpile, so starting a stockpile and how to organise it. I'll leave a link below to those if you're interested in that. That's how I kind of also do our food shop, so that it kind of all combines together to make sure that we don't run out of food, but also that I have things in all the time. But £60 in the food envelope should do us this week. Nothing exciting in the plan really for that. It's just a kind of, I guess, getting back to the normal routine because we've been out of it for so long. So we'll see. But £60 has gone in the food envelope. And because we're back to normal, petrol is going to be £30. It always is when it's just a normal everyday work week. So £30 goes in there. Mind, the price of petrol is creeping up again, isn't it? So hopefully I'll be able to keep that £30, but you never know. Miscellaneous, so I know that the cats need their wet cat food this time, and I've talked about this before, but I tend to buy the biggest box I can, which I think is 40 pouches, which is obviously a bit more of an outlay, but it lasts a lot longer. So I'm going to put £20 in the miscellaneous envelope for now. I also need to get dishwasher rinse aid. I've just fitted my shopping list. This is why I know what I'm kind of aiming to get this week and how much it should cost me. So miscellaneous, probably most of that. I've took £10 out of that one, haven't I, from the last week, because I didn't really spend a lot. I think this week that will go, or the majority of that will go. It kind of does that, so because it covers so many variables, the miscellaneous budget will be completely spent one week and then not the next. It kind of goes like it averages out or balances out after kind of a month, but during the month it definitely is used more one week than it is the next, and I suppose that's the bonus of that. But yeah, definitely need to get wet cat food this week, and then that kind of just sits in the cupboard, and then I don't need to buy it for the rest of the month. So it's really like, it works out really well. And we, you know, I talk about buying things in bulk. I'm lucky enough to have the storage space so that I can do that. Obviously if you've not got a lot of storage space, buying in bulk can be really difficult to do just because you don't have anywhere to put it. So I realise that I'm lucky enough to be able to do that. Children's budget, so from tomorrow they're back at school and nursery and kind of back to their normal routine. They are both so excited to see their friends and kind of see their teacher. Well, see their new teacher for one of them and then see the same teacher for the other one. And so I guess their budget from now on will reflect that, because obviously lots of their other things don't come from their own envelope. So this last £10 is going to go in the children's envelope, because we might do something next Saturday, depending on the weather. It also depends on how tired they are, I guess, after I think it's going to be a shock this week to their system. Just getting up really early and getting out the door and all sorts, it's a bit of a rush, and they're not used to that. So £10 has gone into that. I don't know what we'll do, or like I said, even if we'll do anything, but if we do something, I'm hoping it won't be expensive. We might go to a park or something. So, but I always like to give them something. So, but as it's a no spend month, although their budget is not affected by the no spend month, obviously I don't want to go overboard with their budget just because it gives me like a get out clause, so to speak. And then the final envelope is eating out, but as we're doing the no spend month, I am not putting anything in there at all. It's a good thing. When I did my no spend year, one of the biggest things for me was realising that getting a takeaway coffee, although it was nice and a bit of a treat, was also just a habit that I'd gotten into, and it was quite easy to get out of. And the same, I suppose, goes at this time. It's a little treat by myself when I get a chance to, but at the same time, it's not a necessity. And we've had a lot of eating out during the holidays whilst we've been on holidays, so it does feel weird to not put anything in there. But there we go. So my cash envelope. So there's nothing in eating out. £10 in children, £20 in miscellaneous, £30 in petrol, and £60 on food. And I'll leave a link below to the video I've got about eat for £50 a week for a family, just so you can see again, just lots of hints and tips about how to do that. I don't think I'll spend over £50 a day. I've already written my shopping list. It's fairly short, but we'll see. And I always share over on Instagram what I've spent like every day, so if you join me over there, you'll be able to see kind of how that works on a day-to-day basis more easily than I suppose I share on here. But that is my cash envelope setup for the week ahead, for I guess the first full week of no spend September. So that will be the challenge, but I think it's going to go okay. I'm feeling really positive about no spend September and about just kind of getting back to basics, really focusing on the everyday kind of spends, tracking it on my, I use this every month anyway, but definitely tracking it on my no spend day tracker is going to help me. And yeah, that is it for the week ahead. So let me know how your budget is looking. Are you joining me in No Spend September? Lots of people posted on the video to say that they were. How are you finding it so far? Let me know. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you again very soon for another video.